That's I'm watching. I'm what you watching. Anyway, my phone now. The producers, ne. I mean, Omo no me adwuma nyina. Na me fa kwan so na me chair the New Patriotic Party as usual. I own him. Say bia me kan say the cap party o ma Ghana democracy agina fa pema. Na say gina MPP abansom. I mean chair the national executive so far. But that was a contest enye easy. So far o share pa the general secretary no. Na be share the national chairmanship position na. What you say enye easy.
As a nipa baby.
Yeah, chira o say democracy no. Yet ase ampa. What you say? And you know, my member coins I mentioned the Democratic Party. Na me chair me am constituency. Chairman, Chairman Charles. I think it's Otiame. Chairman Fad. Nebra back on so Kumasi.
Charles or constituency.
Or Banda constituency.
Banda.
Yeah, me chair no pay. Na me chair Fad. Me am
the boss. Two constituency. And you free ni baby out here.
And yes, okay. And I say quite true. But see ba ko Legon. Ba ko so akoye Swami. Ena ba ko so akoye Banda constituency. Say me constituency me answer. Nti be ko akra ba ko akra. Sa we dia ko na ba sa. Yeah, so that I think it's a match. Na me chia in fact my boss. My boss I need more University of Ghana. HOD. The fellow Professor Albert Ahinkan. In fact, your beer meaning the year you must show me briefing hon. Like he is down to earth. So we shall only think kuma any Kenya sabi odi mami how we training me no. I think say be obi an pay me chan before I'm in office. Much na we that chin. Emre mbeka sembe wa say. In fact, ye kasa Ghana democracy ne say ya NDC government bi an NDC government here by bi a omo de democracy na enim adwutwi fom. That chin. Aye last week betra adi nkomo kama. Enka but na watching no kwa wie no so hwe na esi o mare mu a eye bill la eye this government e dey ban. To be frank on person omo buga na fonom sa bro musu why should you bring this cyber security bill?
Say the cyber security amendment
bill na what dey ba we ye dey be dey that so o kan minim so nya kwanya akan bill na we go through now maybe more amending some of the portions of insecting, especially so all kind section 3 no in section 4 now. Summary I want you naturally say that say me ameti hoi say me wo me am social media kwa me regulate kwa aban no e na sade say obedi obehwe de me ye one de be kire me say me social media na me create me hwe e bia me post me ye ba ha videos aya odema ya ye post to e che Ghana form hu de be discuss nyina NDC aban so regulate that issue na me bisa me say na se me ankasa ma creating me content me ye no wo na ba kire me de me fa me content ye. What kind of law is this?
Obi bisa the a big question on this, and the thing is that as we speak, it is a bill.
Yes,
it is not law.
Exactly, you just must have a law.
And yedi kom na shebe film se mra shebe dwano. Enhwe. Na yen duso mu ni yen yidie enye ni nye den enfim. However, ye won say the Constitution is the mother law of Ghana.
Yes.
It has stated point blank. Any provision on an act which is inconsistent with the provision of the Constitution, to the extent of the inconsistency, be pronounced void.
Perfect.
And so, I find it difficult to say, yeah, the bill will be a Parliament. Now you see, it is at variance with the Constitution.
Yeah.
If I am somebody who will be aggrieved, I'll wait, pass the bill, then I'll go to court and go and strike it out.
But that you see, and not a dangerous no. One say what can so simple. Court no who determine it. Now, I did not NDC and maybe issues of workers who the error I won't. But why should you even think? So would the BBC compare ever at the first place? So what I say. So a child said, "Did be a better you can send be yeah." To be frank. I'm for an NDC for now. Those who doesn't belong to the MPP will think, say, maybe we are doing politics out of it. But that's not how it is. It is about general ace, you know, because at the end of the day, don't forget, NDC by court last week, Ukaya shared the number of judges are on Supreme Court. Any all the court. And it is all the court. Now say at the end of moment, for Guhonova. That's it. Once somebody be call and so when you are
are you by chance saying any government who appoint judges, those judges seems to be aligned with?
That's what I'm saying, but I'm telling you, say, wait, I'm speaking from academic background. Say research actually say when any political party win power, no person take control over power. Ni o yene say o make sure or appoint nipa dodo and judges dodo e go good court. That's the first thing I want.
Do you know the number of judges that were appointed in 8 years under the MPP?
Oh, now okay, within 8 how many? And ask yourself within 9 months, Oma are appointing more than 50 judges.
Do you know how many judges? Do you know how many judges that have retired in the last 3 months?
Oh, that's it. And those are those. How many now? So that's
do you know that
we did 8 months.
Do you know that in a month? Do you know that in a month?
That's it. Are you trying to tell me, say?
Yes.
MPP are buying. Yeah, what's on? Within these 8 years, no. Amount for omo retire ni nyina ya npa replace omo until so omo buy within these 9 months and omo nko be appointing more than 50.
Do you know that in the last 3 months? In the last 3 months.
Oh,
judges retired.
Yeah.
But you see, what all of us don't get, and I said this thing when Anado was doing the appointment, that what all of us don't get is that when judges retire, we don't announce it.
Oh, okay.
There are times judges from especially the High Court.
Yeah.
Judges about 120 retired in the space of 4 months.
Yes. No problem.
And
only judges. Oh, don't forget all the sectors. Every day
people retire.
Exactly. But that and doesn't give the NDC that authority to appoint more than 60 judges within this short period of time. Added. But the person can say that. I didn't mean to say this about Asia. Hey, who share ni AC Madagascar and Yan? That you know the Edibai. Just this social media issue.
But you don't think that we need to regulate our social media?
Oh, it is good. You see, in as much as they be America, I don't like certain behavior. In fact, the Gen Zs and they put up, but some are very good. Obi creating the content, the content were very nice. But for us to prevent this for future issues,
no. But do you think that somebody will create a nice content devoid of any commentary that will seem to attack a group of people near the Adeno?
And all this, we already have in the law.
Yes.
If someone insults you, you have every right. What I say to tell the person
because it's a civil case. People seem so and because there are two things involved.
Yes.
I can the rule can favor me or against me.
Exactly.
But say a bomb car, me the work coach. Now see a ball castle or small cafe that when you know into
yes.
There are two things also involved.
Okay.
It is, you see, there's one thing getting the judgment and there's another thing enforcing the judgment.
Perfect.
You see, me 10 million. Oh, nibi. And they say, and
they send the abandoned share now to a crack. But that's
maybe I'll crown Yajuma or maybe I met me at
yes. That's it. The issue is, but with all serious, I mean, is about this particular issue. No. BBC and so when you read democracy, you understand what is coming. But Mr. Parliament, and they shouldn't use their numbers to pass this bill because the future implication will be dire.
What I can tell you on with my own feelings is that the social media space and our cyber security space should be regulated.
Oh, after that one, everywhere.
People are churning certain comments. You see, look at countries that, you know, experience genocide and all these things. It starts from, see, some of the country that went into war, it is somebody who made a statement on Facebook. It blowed. That is why when you go to countries like China, they decided that no, the Facebook now, worldwide Facebook, you ever create a Facebook, you have money. So there are certain things you can't do.
You see, you cannot compare China to Ghana.
Why? Because they are developed.
Perfect. Let me say something.
Because they are
the regime. We have two separate regime type.
Because they are.
So you cannot compare China to Ghana.
You can only.
I don't want to go there.
You can only import what is good from China, and then you add it to your. It is not about the governance system.
You see,
you can take what is good because if you go to US. what they are doing in US, you can only copy what is good.
If you bring China here, come on, say, all those that they have proven, say, we should shoot them and kill them.
No,
would you agree that?
What
you
I'm,
will say no.
What I'm saying
so,
is
but in China, the same thing will happen there. I hope you get it. So when you bring China here, no, you better damn it. They discuss no. That's it.
What now? I'm going to 2 foot to go away. And they won't go away. That's it. Mammy Fakwenye, so His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama. Na minchia na bedi Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman. I am Tachiano because Oshe Ghana's political history and the dynamics of empowering women across the globe now. She's the first female who attaining this highest political status in Ghana's political history, and I commend her for that. Even the zeal, the boldness to even come out and then work, no, it is something outstanding. And then me bona baso na masan chia abemu mpenifoni na ministers Minister of Health Akando me chia omuni na me body yan bubo nwie ne campus minister President John Dumelu omuni na omo bojuma young guys omo working assiduously making sure say o man no be fa ne to mapa efra na me chia de oda appointees ni na no honorable Julius Debra. I think he's doing a nice coordination, making sure all efforts or activities are well coordinated. Now, Minchia Miam Papanum, you know the Ahoy brothers. Yeah, in fact, I love them so much. Mago go back to Mongo go sa. And you know, I must say, yeah, but in Penny4 Casa say Penny only you know or Wabache.
Because if you're Brazil, you know, Brazil, Viviaca.
Only she grandi or Wabache.
And you know,
it's only Penny.
So, dear, only Penny Swadri, and Mono, you penny. Nah, means I ain't ya. A strategic tactician. Opejani sa. Oh, that me boy, no answer. Happy before nightmare. Their future dream, their hopes and aspirations.
Also, Drew, Nana, so chow chair. The
MP before future dream. I'm not MPP. I'm transforming from UP Ebony now. I'm dream now. And say, I'm person. I'm yet to say, and I'm be yet to be to say. I said, "Don't get I'm dream man no." Now, Opejan in Sasia. Say, in Penny4 Casabi, I'm say, "Oh, crama in Bofuma, Onya yem too." One the way I crama Bofum Nyam too. No, say, General Pejan in Sana before Nyam too. Sa no difference. Then they are running helter skelter. Helter skelter. Okay, na minchia Ghana phone etie phone na. Na dachi. MP before no. Makacho say omo ye gendarmist. Sisi ano me ye sure say omo secretary ni. Na minim say ground floor member of gendarmism. But sisi we prove beyond human reasonable that say omo man appointment to be acting as a gendarme secretary. So let me take my time. I mean deal with the gendarme no step by step. Obo cyber security. Biono. And I say on TIAS say you be regulate. First and foremost, that means say
on
TIAS say you be regulate the space with some of the clauses that has been introduced.
Yes.
Are you getting me? Now it's a policy, and I say embra ewa. You and I know say from a psychological and physiological point of view, and I say a sociological point of view, as society or community evolves, we have to make some amendment. I will say, Embrano, amend it in Yamabi
to meet the
circumstance and the age I am. Right now, artificial intelligence, AI, is taking over the world. And different countries are introducing different security features and policies to curb certain to curb certain behaviors or certain unwarranted conducts are a bane to their environment or human race. What you say? Now, in the submission, or mention say China and Ghana and Yepe, the fact say we are not operating on the same governmental or government system or political ideology does not mean say we will not adapt certain things that are good. Copying is entirely not wrong, but when you copy and copy the same name, that is wrong. What I say obi a ko school a onim hwe no all copy na danfo assignment now I copy the index normal sa copy the day sa na mp before anything.
Yes na open copy no yes nkrofo mi enu ko police station ba ko aye medra any yes on trust statement
yeah
and about so this violence on trust statement there okobu obi no onu wonte onum sure to won say medra na etwa na dia no copy
we dey am people wu yeah am people wu we sia ma ko copy na ma copy medra statements no
wa copy channel for
any now mama ka sem we na yenko. Even in America, the internet space is regulated.
Yes.
Even in Germany, it is regulated. Now, a typical case, maybe say, you're talking about your South Korea. Unim say, you can't just upload any video whilst you are in Korea.
Yes.
You can't just upload any video. Video look like for Ghana who? We Ghana ni. Oh, you cannot upload it because of your location. You are in their jurisdiction, and you have to comply with the laws. And I will say, you can't say what you have to comply now.
I was so dis.
I will say with the Embran seminar, actually or mine or Koreano concerning or internet space no. I will say we then with this. Now let me tell you something. Me wo Korea na me koye research bi concerning a kwam fast to develop here. Now, minya videos be a normal mark comment to concerning Shin Park. So, Shin Park. Only the transformational phase of South Korea.
South Korea, yes.
Now, me for documentary no, a part of it a hash because almost say a binimu Korea almost pack asem, a binimu so nyere and pen asem. Now, the other thing is say a year or more tradition, or more history, be or more preserving it, you know. I say the internet space you cannot download, you cannot copy, you cannot. But when him say Ghana no read this, and I mean far quite be so between portions of the video. When me upload the video Facebook, me upload the all man, or more restricted me by Ghana, and I may upload the video no. Guess what? I will block you. I will take the video down. I will take the video down. The fact say a document and I say a file from their jurisdiction, or more control over it, or more certain policies are restricted certain things no, and go through. Oh, crypto now. I want to say no. Who call South Korea me operating as because internet no indirectly fraud equals to us. Other illegal activity, fake impersonation, I should say, bam. It's a regulated space now. How do you keep such vices, violence, and such crimes that will emanate from the use of social media? The act is already there. We are amending it. Even in computer, we are installation now. Security features, no. I'm more upgrading. Maybe so. My name is a computer. Who install antivirus? Who install antivirus? Security features. No, you upgrade over time. Until what the NDC and the government is seeking to do, say or upgrade it, so that cyber security is about technology. And every day new features are coming. Every day someone is developing something. Every day obi susuna doing anything. Yes smart. Thing. Obi cracky code. Obi so create code and obi writing script. What I say? Once you are at the back end doing something, obi so front end or creative BB. It's every day there are new developments.
Okay.
And space no so you regulate ya. Me say, let's not just look at the political scene. nkɔfo betumi di space no edi nyamrasem papa only Ghana ha na wati so obi edi obi identity e create Facebook account and obi fa our account go be say obi skada
it does happen baby
me kra me e popular kitwe obi e create Facebook account for
what do they show
ele bi dia show obi send me screenshot e bi sam okay phone na music am yi kire o register what you say you know that strict measures ne nyaman it is to reform and sanitize.
I even asked myself the question that look, sir, if you are not going to do anything wrong, what is your worry?
That's it. That's a very big question.
But it should not also happen that you are passing a bill to curtail a free speech.
Exactly. And if you read the provisions, I have it here. And when I went through, I was surprised.
The reason why normally I don't talk about these issues are the fact that one, it is a bill.
Yeah.
And for those who understand, a bill is a bill until passed to law.
Yeah.
If it is not passed, we assume it is still a bill.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let that deal with it. When it becomes law, then we can speak about it.
No, that's it. If you don't speak about it, and you sit down,
are you by chance saying? Are you by chance saying that the members of parliament who sit there, they are too novice that they don't know?
That who proposed that bill?
Who
proposed that? Who proposed that amendment?
It is government.
Government? From where?
Yes.
Which government?
Government.
It is government of the day.
It is the government, right?
Yes, government.
And then at the end of the day, ask yourself: when you approve?
No, when you take, but so you know how.
That's it.
I know how it works. You see, they brought that's all. You imagine.
It will go through the committee level.
Some of the provisions, I was shocked that the government was sit down and bring this bill.
Let me plead to the conscience of our listeners, and then Ghanaians say the government and the NDC ain't anything to infringe upon human rights. And now yen ain't dia ebebuetia or mine, because say you yen operate one party system. Listen to the rationale. Almost you two drubonia ebiede account. If we poison a water, we will drink from the same well. The government has no intention and would never bring any law or any bill ebe infringe and ebe cripple people's rights. What we are doing is to sanitize the system. Now, you are operating one party state, do we?
No.
Since we are not operating one party state, even though MPP egu, anye biano, there have been an emerging opposition like UP.
My God.
What you say? Which is going to keep the government on its toes and check us. Say, yes, the NDC government is working. Anya, no, NDC naso check 30, 40 years, 100 years.
Sure.
Different party, member. Oh, no, sir, keep quiet.
40 years. More pen or no worry.
Money pen.
More pen or we'll come in the car for channel.
Okay. Oh, and before this, let me end my case.
So yes, so land for me in 30 seconds.
And you know, young poison system no, because if per any instance, Yeshem ran to her, now you go into opposition. What will happen? What you say? It's me per se MPP for no coming to the table with a clear mind. They have never think right with a clear conscience before. They be ill thinking. They be a jandam. Now, me and quite unfortunately, I didn't congratulate you on your position of Secretary of Jandamism, the Atasa Republic. You people should concentrate on bringing value to your party rather than trying to throw dust into the eye of the Ghanaian populace when it comes to...
Take the first topic for me relative to the LGBT.
Yeah, LGBT. On the way I say abono. On the 8th Parliament did all it takes, all the procedural processes I was saying on Ekomuno. That's it. Yet now how make sure say you be cut through, and now we had our able men. Almost fight it to the core. Say, bill no, ebe court through parliament and then right after to the presidency. That's it. Your court through processes ya every time man you be assented to this bill by former president Akufo-Addo. I see the bidder mbano mi fe or say infe. He never go do. He no sign. He no sign. And you and I know constitutionally, if a bill is sent to parliament and it is not assented to by the president and the parliament closes or the parliament dies out, the bill dies with the previous parliament. I hope you are aware.
That is one school of thoughts. There's another school of thought that says that there is a procedure for passing a bill.
Yeah.
When you go through the parliamentary procedure and you pass a bill, a transmission of the bill is not part of the passage of the law.
Yeah.
There is an assentment of law. It's different from passing the bill.
Yeah.
Parliament, which is the 8th parliament, passed the bill.
Yeah.
It was not transferred to the executive, or it was transferred.
It was transferred to the executive.
Fantastic.
It was transferred to the executive.
If it is transferred to the executive, and the executive did what? They did not sign.
They did not sign. It has to be transmitted back to parliament.
So if it is,
of which they didn't do,
for all intents and purposes, bills that are not passed in parliament in a certain parliament dies with it.
Yeah.
This one was passed.
Yeah. It was passed and sent to the executive.
But
but
it wasn't assented to.
It was not assented to, and it was not transmitted back to parliament. Oh, you don't get the you don't get the dimensions here. Now, I bring you me. Let's have a pragmatic experience of this. We seated here at parliament. You get me? MPP, NDC. I force him that we have to work on this. We finished working on it. We have passed it. We have covered it. It's a bill. I come and give you this to sign. You take this and you write a letter to me that you not sign, but you don't return this. You keep it with you. You have imprisoned it. You have jailed it. And according to the speaker's narrative, we all know. Say, adi ebedi one return ya. Me ye den di adi fufro. That means say, this is also starting a new one. What I say? Because media pray one assenting or signature onto it, no. She say, "O say o di bring me back." Say, "O nyadi na fa bring me." One for bokwa am parliament. MPP foi. Oman fa eni die kra am parliament. Oman fa boge anye swan. And omo keep bill no in their bozo. Ase me nye untumi nya me hwe. And here into what speaker is saying is clear. MPP before they have always had a varying view. Always jam and things that they will come and say which are not true. But notwithstanding the fact, say, the reality on the ground is say, Dachi, say, my year we name their bro. Now one farm bring me back, I mean to me use you, and I made me use you. It is not in my possession. So the transmission back to parliament was not done. And no man follow procedure any process no and making sure say we no about back to parliament. Indirectly the MPP government hijacked it because when they back to parliament there will be another banter parliament be force say it should be passed, right? And to prevent parliament from acting in any way, no, we will keep it as if say, oh, now I'm delaying it. I'll not do it. So they created an environment for speculation or an unhealthy speculation.
The government gave you a reason. One, that there is a case that was pending at the Supreme Court, making the president unable to sign. Right? If the case is being determined, it is transferred, it is sitting on the table of the president. Anybody who comes and sits on the office of the president inherits the liabilities and then the assets of that office. And they say, no, honor say court need determine we are. Do you necessarily need to take it back to parliament again?
You need to. For instance, I've prepared a contract document. And I've brought the contract document to you.
And somebody
now by virtue of the company you are sitting on, maybe you are sitting as a CEO, and one of your board members or one of your company people has taken you to court because he doesn't want you to assent your signature on the document, on the contract. What do? You return my contract document.
You wait till the determination of the court.
No.
Why not?
Wait. No, you said you can't sign. You didn't. Wait, you didn't write to me to say, I'm waiting for court's judgment. You said you can't sign because someone has taken it to court. You have taken a position and a stand. Bring it back to me. Bring it back to me. This is simple logic. And this is a common thing that any common man or woman would say. I cannot keep your daughter in my room once someone is preventing me from marrying her. I say okwaji oba mi de oba brel say ware no na onua be ma ana o mame say yempene na on ware no na o say because o mame say yempene ma on ware no nti no utumi enyere en ware no nanso na o de oba ne te odiem o we MPP for suban no
you never see mame
what just say nti no o de mame spare me time ni bi ma nye we onye jandam no na me be clear Jandam secretary start.
Dachi. Oh, kasa pa vi friend yet.
Etie for share, mu hwe manim. Some your Facebook live ana. Etie for mu hwe manim.
Dachi udim.
Me say shoot so no set.
What's the my deep para me hwe no.
One year din. What's your voice?
And I'm even surprised. Bra will defend this particular issue. We are okay now, can ma me no pe. But one, let me clear this. The president never in anywhere said say or ascended to the bill. One kanda. Now, my main church mu. Now some okay nyina jina de ba.
What did the president say?
Perfect. I make us a mention of there. Let me narrate what happened.
Say what the president said.
The 8th parliament a passed bill no. It could do a very saying president ensano. Now when a president receives a bill, he has two options. Either he will assent to accept it or to reject it. Now, when the bill is being rejected by the president, then it has to go back to parliament and then attach with what reasons. So, so say the president halted the whole issue. The president never halted anything, but.
No, point of correction. Hot say what man need na but go on. But you kidnap it, you hijacked it, you stole it.
So that is the point we're making. But the entire ain't back to parliament is because the president hasn't assent to it.
No. So the law says that
when
if the president has any reason,
perfect.
You write reasoning and then you attach it and send it back to parliament. That's what the law says.
Wait. Good. A president receive bill no. There is this man called Richard Delasky. So okay. Not Dr. Amanda or Doyle also. These people say the bill no. It was certain provision be a president asked to it. It will trample upon the fundamental human right of those who belong to that community. And the court should sanction the executive not to assent to the bill. So what I say? So until the court will rule or will pass judgment to that case, it is very difficult for the president to do that.
The president is a lawyer. Wait.
Yeah, that's it.
Wait, Nyantuba.
Because on 2 foot
I will give you the question so that you can explain better.
Perfect.
The president was a lawyer. And so lawyers can even understand better.
Yes.
That there is a status and there is case law. status take precedence over case law. There is a provision, there's a constitutional provision telling the president what to do in situations of that nature.
Perfect.
Why is the president waiting on the court for a pronouncement?
Dachi, are you trying to tell me, say?
Yes.
Abra, Sir Richard, the last guy, at the court. Are you by chance telling me, say, the president should have gone ahead and then assent to that bill?
That is what I said.
That's the first question.
That is what I said. Status take
so
precedent over case or see.
So
the actual constitution, yes. The actual constitution, say president in even the court cannot stop the president from doing it. Are you aware?
That's it.
Because even the court will their power from the constitution. That is why we say that the constitution is
that's it. Are you trying to tell me that by chance, by time, say the president, no matter who is, then he's above the law?
No,
he's not above the law.
Is he not applying the law?
Is in the court, he should just go ahead and assent to it.
Is he not applying the law?
This one, are you trying to tell me, say, if you see, don't forget, this issue, no, it's a very delicate issue, very dicey. This was the time that the president has received it, and someone has sent the issue to court, and you are trying to tell me, say, in Kawudachi. Nkamu journalist from Kamu say, president,
if I were the president,
but actually let me explain this.
If I were the president,
no, we are educating
I would have
how the issue started.
You the constitution actually not assenting to it. Not assenting to it. They said that the law constitution says that if you have any reason for which you know assent, refer the issue back to parliament. So you don't necessarily need to assent it.
No, that's the main pastor say. And let me say, if the constitution making it clear, if the president receives a bill, he has to accept it or reject it. And this is the case. Now, the two presidents, he didn't reject the bill, and he didn't also accept the bill because the issue was pending in the court.
E-levy was pending.
I'll come there. And that was the situation. So for NDC, because it's not a or the parliament, not working. I didn't accept it. I didn't reject it.
No.
So let's put it aside.
You don't need to say you accept it.
That
I've seen this particular clause and I think
it's more of you don't want to accept this. You see, let's get the issue clear. The president has the right to either accept it or reject it. But and on that situation didn't happen.
It is not accepting or rejecting. That's not what the constitution says.
Oh, that's it. So when you send a bill to the president, then I'm more expecting to know.
When you take the bill to the president, the law says that
what
the president should assent to it. If the president, by any chance, see any provisions within the constitution which he think otherwise, he writes a note and forward it back to parliament for an amendment. It is not a rejection.
And that's not okay. Good. Even what we even said, no. There wasn't any provision within that bill. Now president can say, okay, based on this bill, that's the reason why I'm not assenting to it.
Yes. So then you don't have issues with the bill.
So that's what I'm telling you that. It didn't come back to parliament. Wait.
No, so what you're telling us is that the NPP president at that time was Konongo Kaya.
Yes, so we said, wait, the honor has been, you've answered yourself. No. Wait, hey, my God. Then what I said, you have a trigger. Oh, but I'm bringing this way anyway. More proofs and so President, no, he didn't rectify any issue about the bill, but it is someone who sent the issue to court, and not in Jansen tone so you cannot blame the president from that. That's what taking time. Because I have a lot to say about this particular issue. That's the reason. Let me explain the reason why I'm back to parliament. They said, or should I say, basically, me sign it, me fan bremo. That's not what the president did. Now, when it comes to this particular issue, near you see, Sanya Chum, not the Biabeca say, and this for me, hypocrisy. No, it will be one for you, say, we are insulting them. You're not insulting them. Hypocrisy basically means someone who preaches what he doesn't do. It's simple. Abra bill won't pass here. I call ya, issue by ya, your friends said, the last guy didn't even buy, and I went to be a person. NDC win power. The current Speaker of Parliament, Aban Babin, Lutom Abra Clergy Channel Parliament, or can say, after the bill, it is already there. Was it after the bill, it's already there. So when Parliament resumes, we will just pass it. we just send it to the president to assent to it. Asema okay no. And even when they say at the same time, clergy echo president. One can say, oh, this bill, when I just come to office, I will just try to assent to it. Even if we should make it even a public, member bill. Public member bill. That's why he said, this tells you, say, not end this government. I might say, oh, when they come to power, automatically they come to pass the bill. Now, you see, now today I'm going to say, Andra, I was listening to the Speaker of Parliament vividly, verbatim. For the Speaker of Parliament, any NDC majority, everybody explains it now. They have rectified certain issue about the bill. Therefore, they want to make some amendment and send the bill back. This is what we call hypocrisy with double standard. Obia, the same bill now I passing. Hey, you didn't watch me. I watch it.
I said it's a lie. You didn't say that. I put it to you. It's a lie. Please, if you have it, if you were coming to use it as a case, you should bring evidence.
You have internet.
He didn't say. He said.
Just Google it.
What about
just Google it. Just Google it. Just Google it right now. You have internet.
Master,
me say
it's a lie.
About man of Bible. Me say I was shocked yesterday. To extend said because he was a leader pushing that. And don't forget, if you know, he told himself for him he believe in polygamy. Therefore, if LGBTQ plus is coming, therefore one unbelievers say we should entertain it. As one person can say, majority of Ghanaians are sent to say almost percent bill you pass it. The NDC should not go behind and go and make any amendment of the bill. We want it verbatim. They shouldn't even change any one alphabet from the bill. Because a idea, ya will be BRW, ama debate, I approve BRW, and I could do present some. Name and I'm obisu, and I'm a president, and me answer to it. And into the members of the chat, what I said, I end this from my bar, Ben Honum, and yes, a fresh so cool mono, come. Among my president said, Mr. President, Bill, and in they shouldn't go and change anything. Because all that they are doing, but I'm shocked. You see, these people push this particular issue during the time, and now every MPP government was even negotiating with IMF. And then they stood by it, kind of took advantage out of it, decided to portray certain propaganda to the minds of Ghanaians. Every Ghana phone who say, when they come to LGBT plus bill, no, and LGBT bill, and pass it. That was what they did to Ghanaians. But at the end of the day, you guys have come.
Let me ask you one question. You see, normally, some politicians smoke as I am. Yeah. You'd refer and you say, Mahama is parking the court because opposition cry. He said,
yes. That's why he said.
Will you agree on the same vein? Say, Oshe Omampeni Dada Nanado Danko Ekufuado. The response of the man BBC in his interview, it is bound to happen. You can ascribe the same thing to him. Say, oh no, him say ye dey besi. Intina one person over sign because of his previous comment that he made.
Okay, sir, you get it wrong because one, the person who said that maybe you have a different interpretation out of it too. I can interpret differently. But the issue is if the person, the same person did that or said that, at the end of the day, under the same person's governance or government, that bill was passed by Parliament. So where lies the argument? The issue is
that bill was passed by Parliament.
But yes, and under his government,
that same person couldn't assent to the bill.
The reason why he couldn't assent, you are aware. You know law case, you know cases about law in this country and other aspects. So that's the reason why it went to court and the judges were the court didn't pass judgment over it. So obey them, and don't forget. You see, it will be at the end of the day. What was the outcome of the court?
And maybe I say the your friend saying a levy bill Senate or court, but the president assented to it. If the president knows and per the constitutional provision, he felt say it was suicidal, it was out of law for him to sign a bill that the matter is pending before court. I didn't think the president sign it.
But you see, that's it. I think I was saying something before or chipping me in. I mean, the issue is, I've already explained that one.
He said,
talking about why did he assent to the bill?
No.
I
Why
have
he
explained. I explained that one already.
Why did he sign the bill? No, Master, go straight to the point. We are educating people. No, we are educating people.
What I said?
We are educating people.
But I've explained.
I beg you.
This is a matter that went to court. And then the president was waiting for the outcome of the court. Simple.
And
it's so simple.
And I'm saying,
so that one,
I'm saying that the president did not wait for the outcome of the court in the e-levy issue.
Yes.
Argentina in the LGBT issue, no, or waiting for the outcome of the court.
At times, don't forget, the president has his own personal views. So don't forget. After that one, and the reason why, do you know that you could have also sent the issue to court? Why didn't you? You maybe if you think that what he did was wrong, right? Maybe you could have done that.
You see that?
So let's try to get.
He's suffering.
When we sit here, we are explaining certain things. You have to know if the president did that and then it was wrong. Then maybe you could have done that. But that thing, the issue that make our chip in say, NDC one government do almost year under this bill no. I am shocked say up to this time. Bill someone pass here. Currently, the international environment is not free. Time. Not the Democrat was in public in office. And when it comes to Democrat, they believe that this LGBTQ plus is about human rights issue for them. So what I say. Right now, I say, the Republicans our power. Donald Trump himself will know what issue a lot of executive orders concerning this particular issue. They have no reason. So Ombudsman says up to now they will not assent to this bill. Like the Ombudsman say, now they want to come and start and deliberate debate upon this particular bill again. Then Master, Ghanaians are watching people. Over 99% of Ghanaians see the one bill more pass.
May describe my conduct way as hypocrisy dressed in an executive ink.
And I'm the first person. You guys are the first.
Oh, Master.
What you said in position?
I'm saying that
now you want to come and start
your behavior, your position as a party in your past governments is what I would describe as hypocrisy dressed in an executive ink. Yebisa will say, Argentina, e-levy, obi di kokot. Now so him now assigning. I don't know when bichi constitution and now why anyway. Erade Nyankopon. And before the sao Jandam. Kese opo. Of vibrating machine gun. Now, Asema Okan say is president and Ansentia on Fambra. I want to read the article in the Constitution. I say Article 1067 of the 1992 Constitution requires the president, if he refuses assent, to return the bill to Parliament within 7 days. If he refuses assent, say one signer, Embrano require say, or the bill no ebeding, and come back to Parliament within 7 days with reasons for his decision. Akufo-Addo and the NPP government did not comply. Move from one practicing democracy. You didn't comply. And this is a clear constitutional breach. Only say as it stands now, we can even file a suit against the president, a former president, Akufo-Addo.
You cannot file a suit against him because he was acting in the office of the president.
Yeah, anyway, with this thing, I get you. I get where you are coming from with the legal, your friend is saying, constitutional provision. Yeah. Now, say, young guys, to say, you will be following blindly. Me, if you are, me can Bibi or Oliver Vamawo page. Or say, if you support 10 out of 12, then we can work together. But if you support 12 out of 12, then you are a hypocrite. You can't work together. You are a blinded foot soldier. That's what this guy is doing. Let me explain. What I'm trying to say is, when you are with a group of people or you are in a community and something is wrong, you should be able to tell them. Not because of your stomach, not because of looking for favor. Into no be a wrong crana on kasa. And I say, Obe, be beer or make a beer. Oh, I say, a white young co. No, unim sadi yellow pa. Or say a white. Unim sadi yellow pa. That kind of MPP politics, no. It has come to an end in this generation, my brother, my beloved brother. Christ Jesus, I say, I pray for those that the Lord has given me. I pray for you. No. Seriously, I pray for you. I pray for you. You should have the renewal of mind. Scripture says, do not conform to the things of this world. Do not conform to the things of everything. But be transformed by the renewal of your mind.
You know that
Wait, I am preaching. Keep quiet. I'm preaching to
the article that I read. Do you know what it says?
It says that if the president does not assent within 7 days, it should be returned to parliament.
Why? So
yeah.
So I told you that.
You explain what? The person didn't sign. The person didn't sign. You should bring it back to.
And what was the reason?
But you just stated that he said someone has taken to court. Is it not the reason? So you should have. No. So you should indicate that reason.
I'm not the one saying. You are aware.
My brother.
I'm not the one saying.
My brother.
Don't
You are
say
a philosopher, right? You are a philosopher, right?
You make your.
No, I want to understand. You are a philosopher.
Make your point.
I wanted to know so that I give you a theory that will support the behavioral conduct of. So what we are saying is that the president has erred. He did the wrong thing, and MPP people
did the wrong thing for.
Oh, Master, keep quiet. Next time.
For what? Who need any evidence to say? Then why do you need to go to court? You, Roger, you've not gone to court.
I'm not going to
okay. And then went to that way.
So if you feel.
So today you are telling somebody you should have gone to court.
If you have issue, you can go to court.
You are complaining about cyber security amendment bill. Wait for the bill to be passed. When you
no. That's Master, yes, so we shall say Bruce, you want to know near quantum. Yan tell man in Duansa. Yan don't know why sex in that now. Don't pass on my ambassador. I'm
it's the air can say. MB before. Omuntu omo why? Omo pray. Omo say o pray ohun e pause an ohun moja. Na se bi mame mbube. Omo say akwara e pe ade kokko ehun a e di dam nam na haban. E na e den e kire no. Na asa abamba be kasa ye no. O say the 8th parliament, that business was the 8th parliament's business. It is dead. So it has to be reintroduced. And we are not saying we are warmly waiting for it. Aside that, there are two schools of thought. Say the first one was a private bill. They should now make it a public. Even Abban can say no, still support the private bill. It's they should just come and do what? A reintroduction of it. Is that not it? It's more how they say. Man, if I will try to, I say, you will say, oh, how they say, now sweet, one money and they say, now